What's good, everybody? Welcome to the start of Mortal Konflict. I am Lucas, or as many people would like to call me in the projects, I am Dr. Dingling, or Donkey King. But today is not about my name or many of my egos. Today, I will be addressing a foot rubber named Johnathan Cyrus, aka Apex Reborn. He likes to massage feet, alright? He has a high crush on me, and I got some screenshots, so that's why he's the first chapter of Mortal Konflict, and this is why this is mainly about him. I'm going to include the others in a minute, you know, his little boy toys, but for now, let's address him, okay? Dude is constantly obsessed with Red Crisis, Blue Archer, and Lucas, aka me. He talks a lot of crap, and sorry, I'm trying to keep it down, you know, because some people in the house are trying to sleep, but he likes to make fun of people that are dead. He likes to joke about rape, which is a serious crime, and I don't condone anybody joking about it or actually conforming to the action. You know what I mean? It's something very serious, as well as many other crimes, but dude is a demon. He's a real-life demon, alright? Every one of his friends, including himself, have this high crush on me. Number one, I'm happily taken. Number two, I'm not gay. Alright? I don't have anything against LGBTQ. I'm straight and I support it. My best friend RC, he's a part of LGBTQ. You know what I mean? So I support LGBTQ. I'm not saying that just because I have a friend that's LGBTQ. I'm saying this because I don't discriminate anybody different. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of person where you gotta be just like me, or you have to have a lot in common with me. If you're different, you're different. That makes it even more interesting. But with these screenshots, okay, Cyrus, he was in the live stream that I did called Fatality Portal. As many of you know, with my live streams, I call them portals because it's more about spirituality. I open these certain portals to address certain matters, even if it's just something positive, not just the negatives. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person that wants to stay on negative topics. I like to talk about good things in life too. Like, I love talking about when somebody I look up to acknowledges me. And I never thought that I would ever get a collaboration with PG, aka Physical Gamers. Me and him did a song called Jason, which was about Jason Voorhees, but it was also role-playing a little bit. So I played the role of a Jason Voorhees. He played the role of an officer. Dang. There's going to be a lot of coughing, so forgive me. But yeah, so in a live stream, I'm showing these screenshots so that you can understand what I'm talking about here. This is about exposure. This is extremely serious, so I don't want to take this as comedy. I don't want this to be a comical matter. He then goes on, because he was talking trash, and he says, Blaze and Lucian better off dead anyway from Ali, I mean Red, with a laugh emoji. For those of you who would like to know, and if this is not my place to just speak further on, I apologize, but I'm explaining so people understand what I mean by he likes to joke about dead folks. Blaze is a late friend who passed from suicide, and he was a good friend of Red Crisis. Lucian, unfortunately, that's not my place as far as speaking in depth on, you would have to either just leave it be, or if Red doesn't mind, she can say. But it's a little uncomfortable for me to just blatantly just put out there. All right. Actually, you know what? Because I got to stop being too comfortable. Lucien is a late, and I say late as far as passing away. For those of you who don't know how to not let things jump over your head, Lucien is a baby who passed. It was unfortunate, very early. It was a very depressing moment, and God bless both their souls, Blaze and Lucien. Lucien was a son to Red Crisis. So then, next screenshot, Jay Cyrus hits me up. Mind you, I declined his messages and blocked them, but I screenshot first. I said I was going to decline because the last thing I need is for any of them to constantly be in my DMs as if I actually want to have a conversation. We're not going to have a tea party here. I don't know any of you. And even if we're going by the history of when we used to be cool, I don't want to remember that. So, on to the screenshot now. Sorry. He then goes on to DM me after my stream and says, "What's up, pussy ass bitch? Hoe ass nigga. Your bitch look like SpongeBob. Pussy loose than a bitch." With a laugh emoji. And then he goes on to say, "It smell like tuna." 3 laugh emojis. Dirty trick. Red a slut. Red legs stay open. She been ran through my nigga. Scary ass nigga. Silent as fuck. Laugh emoji. I'm not silent. I'm just smart. Okay? Like, there's a difference between being mute because you're a coward and not speaking to people because you're not stupid. Alright? He says, "Mad as fuck because your bitch sells pussy. That's why your bitch got gangbanged and lied and said she was raped. I hope she slit her wrist." Laugh emoji. Lucien retarded. That's what he says. That's what he says. Now, this is what I'm talking about with him, Eternal, Sleepy, Billy, Shy, Janice, all of them. All right. This is what I was talking about when I said this has been going on for 2 years. This is how they really acted the moment we stopped rocking with them. This is how they turned out the show. Their true colors. Oh, yeah, and Ali, too. They show their true colors. And I never thought it would get that far, but I'm using this platform, this new series, Mortal Konflict, to get everything out in the open. First off, before I even go to the screenshots to where he then messaged Blue, Mortal Konflict, if you want to know more about it, basically, it's not necessarily just a podcast. It's a podcast for clearing the air, addressing an issue between one party and another, and taking the time to address everything, get everything out of your system, let out all that anger, all those thoughts, those emotions, sadness, whatever, and then afterwards just be done. That's why I don't know, unfortunately, how long this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to take 30 minutes or an hour. I'm just getting everything out of my system. I'm just talking on this specific platform with audio instead of a video. And I'm clearing the air. All right. At this point, on my part, because no one is getting me to do this. I chose to do this myself. They didn't force my hand. Blue and Red didn't convince me to do something like this. I chose to do this willingly by myself. And now to the screenshot. He then messages Blue. He says, is scary as fuck. Laugh emoji. For those of you who don't know, I used to be Is Apocalypse. Then I went to Is the Ultra God. Now I'm Lucas. Because if you really want to know what happened, go to my song Is Dead. He then goes on to say, pussies won't answer a DM because your cunt read a prostitute. Laugh emoji. Bitches. Pussy ass niggas. He then says, pussy ass niggas. Oh, wait. That's just the top of the screenshot part from the first one. Sorry. He also says, bum ass. Tell your punk ass fuck buddy to stop being pussy. Okay. Blue didn't message him back either. He declined and blocked him too. Why are we going to respond if we know what's going to happen? They're going to constantly talk trash. They're going to make records unlisted or deleted. Just like Eternal did with his All I Have record, where he said God won't accept me and Blue. And how we're fake Christians, calling him a fake Christian. I'll get to Eternal in a minute. I just want to finish up with the foot rubber, alright? Foot rubbing Johnathan Cyrus. I get it, okay? You want the spotlight. You want to be Clout Cobain. I get it. You're upset. You're having one of those episodes, you know, one of those spells in your head. You're hearing voices again. And Blue called you out. You're mad because he called you out and exposed the fact that you're crying. It's okay. You got Patricia, also known as Sleepy, to pat you on the back and massage your feet and tell you everything will be okay. Alright? There's no need for you to be upset. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay, kid. You'll hold up. It's alright, buddy. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. Now, to finalize with Johnathan Cyrus, two things. Number one, I want to say this to y'all who are watching, who are unaware of the issue. This is what I mean when I say they like to joke about suicide. They like to talk about rape loosely. They like to mention dead folks as if it's comedy. They are malicious people. These are evil beings. And the reason why I'm not screaming my head off, kind of like how I did with the fatality portal, is because I've just grown out of everything with them, you know? Like, it just feels like it's pointless at this point to... pointless at this point. I'm stupid. It's pointless, though. Seriously. All jokes aside, it's pointless to get triggered by anything they're saying. Because it's trolls. They trolls. Alright? 1 minute, they hate us. The next minute, they in love with us. Next minute, they want to punch us in the face. The next minute, they want someone to anally fuck them. 1 minute, they just want to slit my throat. And the next minute, they want to hug and kiss me. Dude, which leads me to number two. Cyrus, I get that you're mad. Whatever happened in your head, you know, the hallucinations that you get, whatever's going on. Hopefully, you'll find another buddy to massage your feet to let you know everything gonna be alright. And I just want you to know that paranoia is not something to feel strange about. A lot of people get paranoia all the time. there's no need for you to get triggered and have another bad case of diaper rash because Blue Archer puts up a diss track. And quickly, before I go to the next person, when Blue Archer makes a diss track, it's not because he wants beef. It's not because he wants smoke intentionally all the time. It's because he's not going to let nobody disrespect or harass his sister. Alright? Family. Bloodline. And I can honestly respect him for that infinitely, because you just don't do that. Alright? You don't back down, and you're not afraid to stick up for yourself and for your family. So, to those who think that he's just instigating and always trying to start something, cut him some slack, alright? Sometimes, yeah, he can be hot-headed, but can you really blame him considering all the stuff that Cyrus and his friends are doing? Can you really blame him? Can you really blame any of us for saying anything? And Cyrus, I am going to say this now, because I don't care how far you think I took it or how I take it, but you can't talk about dead folks. You had a friend you considered either like a sister or like a mother that committed suicide. So imagine if people are constantly harassing you, joking about that, and how they said that person is better off dead away from you. You feel me? It's just not something to be proud of. Like, you're wearing your heart as a black sleeve. You're wearing that black heart as a sleeve. And you're using these disrespectful terms as a badge, as if you're a deputy or a sheriff. Cut the crap, alright? You'll be okay, kid. You're gonna be alright. No worries. I just thought about something too before I get to this next person. Why am I beefing with a foot rubber? Why am I beefing with a dude that want to massage my back and feet? I'm done. Now, the next person. I want to get to Koala Kid, who is also known as Billy. So, this has been going on for a long time. And had to drink some water. I just don't get it, man. Like, what do you have against me? What do you have against me that you have to hate me that bad? You have this huge grudge that you're holding over my head like a guillotine. And I don't get it. Like, what did I do to you that made you want to hate me this much? And mind you, it wasn't until I found out you're on the run and can't come back to the United States that I've been telling you to come to the United States to fight me. But you can't come back because you're on the run. So, you know what I mean? I understand. You're going through a very therapeutic hard time. And this is very disturbing news to give y'all, but Koala Kid is one person who is the king when it comes to joking about rape or joking about kill yourself or anything else that they love to do that is malicious. Billy, my guy, my friend, you know, my buddy, old pal, my nephew. Didn't you sodomize children, yet you want to call random people pedophiles because they don't rock with you? And on top of that, you would be one to talk about Blue looking like a rapist. But you have a kid with your half-sister. Tell me that's not repulsive. Tell me that's something normal. That's inhuman. That's not human at all, bro. Like, dude, all this false prophecy that you're trying to pull, all these lies that you're trying to stir up in front of pretty much nobody because nobody watches you, it's ridiculous. All right. You've had your time. Sun's getting real low. All right. And I'm not trying to be Black Widow. I'd never be Black Widow. But sun's getting real low. All right. You need to calm down. You really do need to calm down because there's so much about you that the YouTube universe doesn't know about. And we've spared you many times. Even with Twitch. We've spared you. But you don't care. So it's like, have fun. Have fun embarrassing yourself. I honestly don't care no more. I really don't. I am so done to the point where, as much as I love Blue and Red, I can't even care if they were to tell me I took it far with one part on this whole entire audio clip. That's how far I'm done with. That's how done I am with this. And normally, I would be to a point where it's like, hey, do you think I should have chilled or should I just have a limit on this or that? No. No, I don't care who takes this any way harsh. I don't care who take this as, oh, you wildin', you gotta chill. No, I don't care. All right. And Blue and Red know that I mean that with all love and respect. They know that. Even at times when Blue says stuff, he knows that it's all love and respect when he tells me or he tells Red or anybody. He doesn't care if he took it far on a certain part. You summon the observer, you get your treat. You get your wish granted. But with me, I'm at that point myself for life. Now, as far as Nerd, Crazy Gamer, aka Nerd, dude, Nerd is another person who joked about Blaze. He's also a person who disrespected Blaze. And I'm not going to lie to y'all and say that me and him were not brothers at one point. I'm not going to sit here and say we were never brothers, because we were brothers at one point. We were best friends at one point. We collabed a lot. We've had some songs together. We've had a cringy series of Dragon Emeralds together. And we've joked around a lot. You know what I mean? We've tried to even form a duo. We've tried to work on a collab EP. But dude is a biter. He copies lyrics. That's another thing. Red Crisis wrote lyrics for every one of them. And they just turned it around into something completely different. And tried to say, oh, well, since I changed things around, it's mine now. No, you give credit to your ghostwriter. So, Red Crisis, shout out to you for the ghostwriting. I see you. I see you on your Quentin Miller. You poppin', you lit. You on fleek. Anyway. With Nerd, as far as me, I can't get mad at him. And I'm going to tell you why I can't get mad at him. I'm so used to him with his shenanigans. I'm used to him when he says he doesn't care. I'm used to him when he acts depressed. I'm used to him trying to be like XXXTentacion. And it's just not something for me to get triggered with anymore. It used to bother the crap out of me because he's unteachable. Like, he is ignorant. You try to tell him something, you try to tell him not to go down a certain road, he'll do it anyway. Dude, you're hiding cocaine from your mom and dad. What else are you going to do that is so ignorant? You're hiding coke from your mom and dad. And on top of that, you had to stage a situation. You made a lie about you being a pedophile or being part of a pedophilia case. I'm not going to hold back any punches. I'm not going to have any holds barred. Everything comes out in the open. I'm even going to talk about myself. I'm even going to talk about my flaws. I'm going to talk about my past. I'm going to talk about some of my mistakes. But we'll get there soon. Right now, it's not on me. Right now, it's on Nerd. You can't just sit here and expect me and Blue not to react a certain way after you just threatened to hit Red Crisis in the face. You will sit here and act like you're not a bitch, but you threaten to hit a female. You'll fight a female. You'll never fight a guy. You'll never throw hands with a guy. And at one point, Nerd plotted to kill me. Even on one of his streams, he admitted to premeditated murder. Even on a phone call, when it was me, him, Red, and Ollie, dude was admitting that he plotted on me. Now, I do want to get to Ollie, but I want to get to someone else first. This next person that I want to talk about, I want to talk about Shy. Don't be mad at all three of us, Shy. Okay? I think it's adorable that you're now jumping in the mix. I think it's cute. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say it's hot. It's not a turn on. That's a definite turn off. I mean, Red Crisis dildo that she keeps in the closet doesn't even get hard from that. But I'm saying, a goblin like yourself, it's adorable to talk trash. So, good job. Good job. I'll give it a C+. A C+. All right? You could do better, you know? Because right now, the way you talk, it sounds like WWE promo. But I still think it's adorable that you're trying to talk. So, kudos to you. I wish the best for your future endeavors. Oh, wait, never mind. You don't have a future because you don't have a life. And on top of that, your man is cheating on you with 3 other dudes from Washington, D.C. and Chicago. Oops. I did not mean to press that expose button. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. No, I'm not. Okay. So now we talk about the fact that you think you can beat up Red Crisis. We talk about the fact that you've been married countless times before. Did Eternal know? And if he did you know that he's sneaking around behind your back? Did you know he's doing drag every year in Detroit? Did you know that he tried to sell crack to his mom? Okay, then. Let the big boys handle the drama. Stay in your lane, little girl. Ollie. Okay. Ollie. A-L-E. Ale. With no ginger. Ollie. Long time no see. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting addressing. So, for those of you who don't know, if you've seen her last name as Azana, her official last name was Espinoza. Don't ask me how to spell that. I, honest to God, don't know. Ollie is obsessed. Ollie has been obsessed with Red Crisis since meeting her. She's even been obsessed with me. But she's accusing Red Crisis of being a homewrecker because in Ollie's mind, me and her are not together. And I'm saying that as a confused individual because behind the scenes from all the joking as far as like saying, oh, I don't know who Ollie is or this, that. And mind you, it's just that part. It's not none of this other stuff that I'm telling you. Everything that I've been telling you thus far has been very serious. I would never joke about somebody joking about serious crimes like that. Or anything involving suicide for that matter. That's just sickening. That's disgusting. But Ali forced me into marriage at one point. When I was married under arrest, which is pretty much without my consent, without me saying that I would. For those of you who also don't know, Ali is mastered at witchcraft. She knows how to possess people that she lets into her love life or her lust life. I was temporarily possessed too. Mind controlled. I was played. I was manipulated. I got my annulment. Whoop-de-whoop. Congrats to me. And she just can't let it go. She can't let it go. So now she's constantly harassing Red Crisis. Constantly mad at Red Crisis. Always talking about how Red ruined her life. About how I'm the mastermind behind everything, or it's only a matter of time before I leave her. Like, okay. Ali Jacob. I meant Alejandra. It's okay for you to be mad. You didn't treat me right at all. You've even lied. So, now that I'm with somebody that's always honest, with somebody that is equally respectable, and on top of that, actually loves and cares about me, you can't stand it. You can't stand seeing her happy, and you can't stand me being happy with someone else. You've had to lie about two little girls named Daisy and Leilani drowning in a flood in Puerto Rico. You've had to lie about that. You've had to lie about someone named Vicky catfishing your own man. Wow. That is drama alert worthy. That is scarce worthy. Oh, so spooky, scary. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what you got going on in your life, and I don't honestly care. But to sum things up with you, I just want to let you know that no harm, no foul on me. And the reason why I say this, because despite everything you've tried to put my life through, despite everything that you've tried to do to tarnish my name, I'm not mad at you. I can't be mad at none of you. All right? I think, honestly, it kills you to see that I'm not breakable anymore. Iz was breakable. Lucas is not. Lucas is immortal. I think that's the reason why you're so pressed. I think that's why you're so depressed, why you're so angry. Like, you're about to go Incredible Hulk and just... Rah! I gotta keep it down. But... oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta keep it down because my mom's trying to take a nap. But... honestly, Patricia, you're next. For those of you who don't know, it's Derek Patricia, I think Patterson, also known as Sleepy. He doesn't even live in whatever part he said he lived in California. Dude lives in Calabasas. I think dude tried to say he was in LA or whatever. I don't know. Dude, Keep up the good work with your pettiness. Keep up the good work. Keep up the excellent work. I am proud of you. You finally stopped using the ABC blocks. I am proud of you. You can get out of timeout now. You can actually say something. Good job. Good job. I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of my adopted son. Yeah. Sleepy. Adopted son. I'm proud of you. Alright. Eternal. Listen, dude. First thing I want to address before I get to any of your sneaky lies, I want to talk about how you said you were a good friend to me. You were nothing but a good friend to me. And I stabbed you in the back countless times. I'm not going to accept that. I have to disagree, unfortunately. That sucks. That really sucks. And it sucks because I was a good friend to you. I tried to promote you. You only tried to promote me because I surpassed you. I had to burp, excuse me. Every time I speak big facts, I burp. Anytime Eternal tries to speak big facts, as if he's God himself, he farts through his mouth. But anyway. Alright. Eternal 316, for those of you who don't know, it goes back to when I was Apocalypse and he was Demon Killer Scorp, aka DKS, aka DK Stan, which he still is. The difference is he's hiding behind a new name to finalize this gimmick of a leading Christian. If you were a good friend to me, you wouldn't have tried to convince me to diss Blue on a cipher with you when Menace Movement was still around. And on top of that, fast forward a little bit, you tried to expose me on Twitter for a song where I mentioned Jesus Christ, assuming that automatically means that I'm claiming Christianity. Dude, Jesus Christ is not only existent when it comes to religion, he's in spirituality. Dude, Jesus is not only in Christianity, he's in many different platforms. He's in many different religious classes, practices, whatever you want to call it. He's in many different places, just like God is, just like Satan is. So you being an atheist, trying to be a leading Christian for your image, it's honestly a little bit of a split situation. And I say split because he reminds me of the dude in the movie Split who had many different identities. Kind of remind me of myself because I've had many different identities myself. I went through a whole identity crisis. But he, on the other hand, he is... oh my God. Lord. I think I picked up the habit. I am so sorry. And I think it's wonderful that you put a screenshot of my song Evolution that you left a like button on. You left a like on. That was your epic fail right there. And you even liked the collab we did for the Angry Grandpa tribute. May he rest in peace. The only reason I don't regret that song is because I did it for Angry Grandpa. I didn't do it for you. I didn't do it for me and you. I didn't do it to reunite as the Savs. I didn't do it to reunite for Ultra Squad. I did it for Angry Grandpa. I did it for the sake of the tribute. Now, I've seen many people come and go just like you. Many people just like you whose star fades away. There's so many people just like you who can't seem to break through that barrier And you're at that point in your life right now where you can't break a barrier. Excuse me. Dang, I'm speaking a lot of big facts. I'm burping a lot. The last thing I want to say now on that part before I get to the rest of what I have to say on Eternal 316. You were never a good friend to me. You always disagreed with everything that I said. Every opinion I had, you had to find some reason to disagree. And that's the reason why we've always had discords. I'm going to be honest with you. Me and Eternal have two massive egos. All right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't have an ego, because that's a lie. That's bullcrap. I have an ego. But my ego doesn't control me. I control my ego. He doesn't control his ego. His ego controls him. And if it came down to it, if me and Eternal ever were in a boxing ring, or if we ever had a street fight, it would not take even 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds. And that's not overconfidence. That's just truth right there. That's just straight up truth. So, now, for a little bit more. Eternal. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to call you by your real name. Ryan. Just like you like to call me by my real name, which is Israel. I'm not ashamed of my name at all. I'm not ashamed. Ryan. Why do you hate blue so much? I mean, every day a conversation is about blue. Everything you have to say is about Blue Archer. Everything you have to say bad is about Blue Archer. And not just that, but I think it crushed your spirit when Blue put up Dear DK Stan, because at the end, oh boy, he exposed how you were a fan of him first, and he didn't even have content on his channel. He wasn't even a YouTuber. Dude, he just had an account. He was just a person with an account. And that's not to disrespect Blue Archer, by the way. He knows that. So, I'm just letting y'all know. He was just a person with an account. You were a fan of him. All he did was comment things to make people laugh. He was roasting. He was going ham. And you were a fan of him. And you're trying to make it seem like he kissed your ass? Dude. If anybody kisses ass, it's you. You are the god of that. If you had to be a god of anything, you're the god of that. And I love how you're trying to be God himself. Back to Cyrus, because Mr. Foot Rubber, this is mainly about you. Due to these screenshots, of course. You, Billy, Sleepy, all of y'all should really be mad at Eternal. Not me, not Blue, not Red. You should be mad at Eternal because as far as all your information, he's the one who told Red everything. He's the one who even lied about y'all. He's the one who sold y'all out. Hanged y'all high and dry. And you're mad. You're mad at us for something that he told us. And I don't see how we're the enemy if he's the one who told Red Crisis everything. Y'all love exposing stuff so much. Y'all love talking about people's personal lives. Y'all love digging deep into people's personal info, using it as a weapon, using it as annihilation. Everybody has flaws, dude. Everybody has mistakes. Nobody's perfect. You'll never have a perfect life. You're never going to live in a perfect world. I'm not perfect. You want to go over people's personal lives? I'll tell you about mine. All right? I'll tell you all about mine. When I was younger, since 4 years old, been bullied all the way until sophomore year of high school. When I was around 8, I was molested by cousins. I never had a good relationship with my dad. I always had anger against my father. And he can't even do much because he has early dementia. He has seizures. Dude, everybody has something going on. All right? Everybody's got something that cuts deep. When I was around 9 going on 10, my video games used to get stolen. My jewelry got stolen. Dude, parts of my life, even today, because of y'all, have been stolen. And recently just lost my aunt. I recently lost my aunt. I never got to tell her goodbye. I never got to tell her I love her for the last time. I never got to rekindle a good relationship and have good times. I don't even get along with majority of the world, even family. I've had people in school harass me, beat me up. People who tried to molest me in school. I've had a best friend named Selena who committed suicide. I was over the phone when she shot herself. And you want to talk about flaws? I get angry really quick. Sometimes it takes a long time for things to develop and then I snap. I've waited last minute at times to tell people how I truly felt. I'm not always good at making the best decisions. Sometimes I'm indecisive. Big facts. With Mike didn't even know there was something going on, and he didn't know I had a problem with him. He never knew I had a problem with him until I hit him up and told him I want to bury the hatchet. RC, I felt bad because I wanted to talk to him because he's like a bigger brother to me that if I need to talk to him about anything, he's there. Good or bad. Whether it's, oh, this is an accomplishment I have or this is what I'm going through. And I couldn't even talk to him because of y'all. I didn't want to drag him in or feel like I'm getting him involved. I used to fickle with love when I was younger. I'm socially awkward. I don't like talking to humanity. I don't like mortals. I don't. All right? I've been angry to a point that I've crushed people's hearts and not cared. A few of them I still don't care. When I was 7, there has been multiple occasions I tried to commit suicide. Whether it was with a knife or a noose. There have been good people in my life that I shut away. I shut them away because I was too greedy to the drama that I just wanted to be left alone and demolish anybody. I'm very introvert. I go back and forth with my mom. And she's sick. With my grandmother. I get racial slurs all the time from my grandmother. I got called a retarded monkey, bro. I got called a retarded monkey. And everything that I'm telling y'all now, it's not about exposing myself along with y'all. It's about just getting everything out in the open because I don't care, bro. I don't care anymore. I've grown out of y'all. I've grown out of the bull crap. I'm very indestructible at this point. Not even trying to sound cocky, but it's because it's more of a spiritual thing. My ancestors gave me infinite strength so that I can handle this. And halfway through this, I have been shaking in my chair. In this very chair that I'm sitting in, talking right now on. I am talking through this microphone in this chair that I keep shaking in. Because a lot of this is very uncomfortable for me. Most of this, all of this is uncomfortable for me. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot. And I've tried to make a truce with y'all. Big facts. I've tried to make a truce with y'all. Y'all just can't take it. And honestly, I don't even care if you guys continue. This is to everybody, both on my side and on y'all side. I'm done. Okay? I'm done. This Infinity War crap, it's over. It's over. I've withdrawn from the Dramaverse. I've withdrawn from the Savs realm. I've withdrawn from the Dreadhead Nation realm. I've withdrawn from the bullcrap realm. Letting y'all waste my time. Why do I care? Why do I care anymore how far you guys take it? How messed up in the head you guys are? You're not benefiting my life. You're not making me better. You're not making me worse anymore either. So, again, I tell you, it is what it is. Take it how you want it. Respond how you want to if you do respond. I just don't care. I don't. And I feel so free and so alive again, being able to open up on my life and expose y'all, that I can finally just commit to my commitments that I've made before so that they're not broken promises. I can devote myself to consistency with content. I can be there for my fans that I love so dearly and unconditionally. I can take time to myself and hear myself think. I can sleep at night. I'm immortal, okay? Words, actions, it don't kill me. Diss tracks, streams, videos, posts, tweets, stories, it doesn't kill me. It really doesn't. Because now I have infinity armor. I have the infinity gauntlet with all 6 infinity stones. You guys have fun wasting people's time, ruining other people's lives. If anything, you recreated my life. You knocked down so many things I didn't realize about myself I wanted to delete. So I got to thank all of you for getting rid of who I once was. I got to thank each and every one of you on that side who decided we're going to pick on the people close to Lucas. I got to thank you. Because now I am the strongest warrior I've ever been to myself. Now I am immortalized. You made me iconic. You gave me enough bravery to talk about all of this without any negative care. You made me realize that ain't nothing wrong with some of these flaws that I have had. Even now still have. Another flaw too. I was, and this is a fading flaw, so bear with me, everybody. I was repetitive as far as identity. I was very repetitive. But you can't kill what refuses to die. I'm going to be immortal or I'm going to die trying. You guys made me even more blessed. Even though you will forever be cursed because karma is coming. There's a storm heading your way. There is a huge storm heading your way. And I just want to let everybody know. Everybody, not just the people that I exposed. Excuse me. Not just Johnathan Cyrus, a.k.a. the foot rubber. He's a 99 overall foot rubber. But to everybody. That includes Blue, Red, Fantasy RC, Mike, and the rest of the world. Do not let words from malicious, intentional people break you down. It happened to me before. I refuse to let it happen again. Don't let it happen to you. Don't. This Mortal Konflict is over. Don't allow them to write your story for you. And I'm not just talking about those entities. I'm talking about anybody, period. But especially them. Don't allow Cyrus, Eternal, Shy, Ali, Sleepy, Janice, Raven, Billy, all of them to write your story for you. Don't. Don't let them make you lose yourself. Don't allow them to take from you what you have in your soul, what you have in your mind. There's too many people in the world who's got it way worse than us. People in jail who get it worse. People in mental institutions who get it worse. People who have disabilities that got it worse. Even if they're not in all three of those categories, there are some people out there who's got it worse than us. Worse than me. The reason why I finally can say this Mortal Konflict is finished, and I'm not just talking about this segment, I'm talking about the drama, period. The reason why I can finally say it's officially over for me is because I'm not trying to hear it anymore. I'm not trying to condone into it anymore. I'm not dealing with it no more. So,
finish him.
It's only right that I take this time to ask each and every one of you to close your eyes, bow your head in a moment of silence for the new salves. Thank you. I'm getting off this because, again, it's over and done with. Personal issues, everybody's got them. Personal info, everybody has it. But if you allow other people to create your life and program your subconscious, redirect your spiritual path, you're only going to lose yourself endlessly. I only lost myself one time, and I refuse to let it happen to me ever again. So, I wish everyone a blessed December. A very divine December. I'm stuttering and stuff now. And I just want each and every one of you to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm out of here now.
Fatality.